Thank you, Shardy McSparkle Parts. That's very illuminating. You're watching the news with Beeftip Todd. And now we'd like to go to some breaking news with our own Plain Dane in Clark County, reporting live at the fill-in-the-blank finals. Plain Dane? That's right, Beef Tips. I'm here in Clark County reporting from the final round of the fill-in-the-blank finals. That's the final round of the finals. This is the final round. There are no rounds after this. And what we've seen is pressure building up, stress from one team translating to stress on the other team. And we know that Team B, a history of championships under their belt, is known as a silent but deadly team, right? No noise comes out. It's almost as if they communicate telepathically. And what we've seen is that Team A, traditionally louder, traditionally full-bodied in their approach and their communication, almost distracting, it is getting to Team B. This loud approach is almost popping the lid off of Team B, if you will. And yes, late developments here. I was just placed on the board, so now we have 2 letters out of, as you can see, 6 letters. We have 2 letters on the board out of 6 letters. And Team B was very passionate in their execution, and that's how we know that maybe Team A is getting under their skin a little bit, if you will. It's almost as if Team A has been, getting under the skin of Team B, under the skin, and applying pressure occasionally. Team A applying their loud pressure to the silent and strong Team B, and then releasing that pressure. It's almost as if they're playing another game within the game. Applying pressure, releasing pressure. So far, we have not heard any squeaky noises from Team B because of that repeated applied pressure. But we expect to maybe see that moving forward. Now, Plain, one thing I remember from school is Q's are usually followed by U's. Is that the case here? That's right, Beef Tips. If you remember, a lot of words starting with Q have a U as the subsequent, the follow-up letter, and that may be the case. It could be that U follows Q in this word. We don't know. But it's possible that this is one of those rare English words that does not have an U after the Q. Don't mistake their similar sounding names for guaranteed accompaniment together on the board. It's almost, Beef Tips, I was talking to a few spectators who speculated, yes, it might be a U, maybe it wouldn't be a U, and we don't know. We don't know. It's split here among the fill-in-the-blank lookers on. It may be Q, it may not. But again, I just have to say the excitement felt in the room when Team B got that I on the board. It was beautiful, it was brilliant, and we'll see as they come back from break. And that's how we were able to get access to the board at this point, because both teams are on break. So they did allow some press to come in. As long as you had your shirt unbuttoned far enough, you were able to get in next to the board. And so we were able to get this close-up picture. And as you can see, could we envision a Q1?
Put it down.
I'm not able to draw it here. That would be interfering with the board. That was a bit silly, but you may be able to picture a U after the Q. We don't know what to expect. The referees declined to comment. One did comment saying, "I'm eating lunch," so we weren't able to get a comment from the referees, but any moment now, we should be back at the final round of the finals. That's the final round in Clark County for the fill-in-the-blank finals. Back to you, Beef Tits. Plain Dane.